have been assumed. How you calculate it, come to your goodwill. Now basically when you're calculating your goodwill, before you come to your goodwill, you would have completed doing the deferred tax assets and the liabilities, but they will have to be generated. So before you come to goodwill, not otherwise. So your split, if you have got that as the answer, so you start with the purchase consideration, you add the debts, you add your liabilities assumed, then you minus the assets which have been acquired, then you also minus your intangible assets newly generated. So what you will, but in that process, you would have done deferred tax liability, deferred tax asset, and then you arrive at the goodwill. Remember that there was one discussion which we had, that there is something which is subsumed in goodwill, is something like a workforce enabler. So you would arrive at a goodwill, subtract the workforce enabler, and then have the balanced goodwill, but actually that amount will remain in the goodwill. So you will just have a split for your idea as to how goodwill also impacts that workflow, human resources, etc., assembled workforce within that system. So the answer will be that the DTL is, the DTA will be much before you arrive at the goodwill factor, and it will be done per line item, the way it is done, whether you have,
there was an example, 54% amount was there. So goodwill was, before goodwill, you need to work out.
That's some example.
Yeah. Yes, there was an example last time. There was one more question about how to make ECL.
Yeah, I'm coming to that. I was going to read that because those were the two ones which are not forming part of this. Which I have, what you asked was, in case of no past trends of bad debts, how does one measure ECL model for debtors alone? Is that it? Now see, Ind AS 109 permits the use of practical expedients. So what you would use is a provision matrix where you have to determine, either a single loss rate approach or a provision matrix which will consider each angle, and then you have to come to it. So you may not have any past trends, but your analysis of how these will turn around, and for different say customers, you'll have to determine an estimate and start it off in the first year, because as I said, this is also an ECL modeling technique. So it is an estimate-based scenario. So either you do it based on your own current estimates that you have within the business, or you depend and base it on some industry trend that is available and follow it. There could be no other way. We were discussing on provision.
You should also consider the credit rating of the customers.
Yeah, if you can. I mean, that's
easy.
Yeah, large customers, yes.
Yes, credit rating of the customers.
The credit rating of the customers.
What is the size of ICR?
See, ECL model will be complicated in case of financial services or basically banks and financial institutions and NBFCs. From the point of view of a manufacturing companies, ECL will not have much role to play, because it will be only for a debtors, right? Mainly you will be considering only for debtors, because that is a regular item which is coming. Now when you are considering debtors, the argument is that if it is not creditworthiness, then you will not give that, you will not deal with it, or you will not do a sales transaction. Because from the point of view of NBFC, it is the interest cost and they will have a security. Here generally you will not have a security, you will be more careful from a manufacturing company's point of view. And that is where immediately there will not be any concern. However, because of further deterioration after giving the sales, there can be an issue. And then you will work out that what is the likely loss. And that likely loss is considered on an overall basis, and I think some of the MNCs are today also doing on that basis and providing doubtful debts on that basis. So, to my mind, for manufacturing companies, to that extent only, it will be able.
Yeah. Probably there was just one more question that he had sent. I forgot your name. Manish had sent. A very interesting question he had sent. It was on control and de facto control. So the analysis was that in his case, the investor did not hold any significant voting rights that other vote holder, but the de facto control got the point that there should be consolidation. So in your case, questions on de facto control have to be answered, and those which I had listed down for you were that does the investor hold more voting rights than any other vote holder? In your case, the answer was no, but other than that, no answer, everything was like more like a yes.
So there is a live case now which is going on, right? You will know what is a de facto.
Yes.
There are a lot of AGMs which are coming up. So you can look at de facto controls from that point of view.
Manish is also part of that, I believe, the de facto control. But then the question was whether the investor
to make them understand people will give Tata Sons example.
So now they are waiting whether to give Tata Sons.
Exactly. So what he said me was all of that, and then I said, well, I asked myself a question whether the investor and investee have the same management, or does the investee depend upon the investor to fund a significant portion of the operations? All these questions lead to de facto control, and in your case, the question again was whether the investor is acting as a principal or an agent, and if the answer in your case is a principal, so all leading factors move to the point that you should consolidate because of de facto control. So I mean, interestingly, I'm very happy that people have said interesting questions, live questions from their analysis, and so you also be happy that you've taken something back. Very, very thrilling experience over the last 6 weeks, I would say.
Thank you, sir. Actually, we have taken the queries which we have received up till last night. Now, anybody else if has query, couple of queries can be taken now, or if not, then we can take up with the other ceremony. So, we will conclude the current discussion now, and I'll hand it over to the Rahul.
So thanks each participant. I think it was a nice experience to deal with him. Although I was not present in some of the sessions, but I think wherever I was present, I have seen that active participation from your side, and in the process, I think we also learn, because always we say that if right questions are asked, then there can be a right answer, right? So I have seen that a lot of debate has happened, and I think thanks to all of you. Your job is still 1 hour away. You need to give your, whatever assessment, whatever you have learned in the past. And as I was saying, that it will be our taste how much answer you give. So the answer also is not made that difficult.
We had a